Hello friends, this is Katya, the vegan powerlifter, and we have a really funny video today. I found my old workout journals from like 5, 10, maybe more years ago, and I haven't looked at them yet. I'm decluttering, so I am going to review how I used to lift and what I think about it today. Let's do this. So, let's see, which one is the oldest? We're going to start with the oldest. I got 2018. I got... Oh no, this one's not dated. Why? This one's almost empty. I have a feeling I wrote this when I was visiting Dad my sophomore year of college. That would be 2012. We got 2012. Actually gonna write this down so we remember. And the last journal is around 2017 and then 2020. So this one lasted me a while. I don't know how. It looks pretty thin, but all right, let's go with the first one. All right. We open this up and see a recommendation of a book first. Frederick Delavere, Anatomy of Strength Exercises for Men and Women. Interesting. I have not read this book. Clearly, I wanted to read it. If you guys read it, let me know in the comments. I'd be curious if this is actually a worthwhile read, but probably my dad or somebody at his gym suggested to me. All right. Day number 1, Monday, and also Wednesday somehow. Squats. We start with box squats for some reason. We warm up for 25 reps with just the bar. That's a lot of reps. I warm up for like 10 to 15 reps these days. Okay. And I was probably about 60 kilos at that time. I'm 75 now, just to give you a reference if you're like, oh, that's no weight. And for this first set, I added 10 kilos and then added 7 kilos and then I have 5 kilos. So let's see, we did 35 kilos for 10, 42 kilos for 8, and 47 kilos for 3 to 5 reps. That's not a lot of reps. That's not a lot of weight. Oh my goodness. And then cool down is the bar plus 5 kilos. Why? You don't need that for cool down. Just proceed to your next exercise and do your cool down after you're done lifting, okay? Wednesday. Oh, I see. First week, second week. So first week, we did these squats on Monday and Wednesday, apparently. Oh yeah, and after the squats on the first day, there is extensions for the quads, leg extensions. It just says butt. I don't know what butt means. What exercise is this, Katya? And then I say fat, weight, and cellulite on the legs. I don't know. That's not an accessory. That's a complaint about body image, but that's what we have. Next workout, Smith machine squats. And I put my feet forward, so I drew these little figurines for me to know what this is. This shows the angle that I'm supposed to squat free weight. Apparently, we're only doing parallel or above because that's what this box shows. And then the Smith machine person, that's the Smith machine person. We put the feet all the way out. I actually do agree that hack squats and Smith machine are a great, great exercise. But not a lot of weight. Again, we do the bar for 10 to 15. And then second and third set, we add 10 kilos and do that for 10. And then the fourth set, it doesn't say how many kilos for 15 reps. Interesting. No accessories this day. Oh, no. We have lunges in the Smith machine. So I have more weight. Agreed. Yes, lunges and Smith machines. So you can pack on that volume. Correct. Left, then rest, then right, then rest is one set. Okay. And I note that my right leg is more difficult. Interesting. So I think this is mainly the technique of exercises. I don't think this is really workouts. I think in this journal, I'm trying to write what to do on whatever the day and just describe the exercises and draw the little figurines to make sure I don't mess it up. So Yeah. Ooh, deadlift. What did I write about deadlift? That's like week 2. Conventional deadlift. Feet are shoulder width apart. Agree. Hands with the bar, shave your legs. Okay, I still teach my clients that way. So the bar slides on the legs and it's not like yay far away from the body. That would be bad. The back is overextended. I do disagree with that. Your pelvis needs to be neutral. Otherwise, especially people with lordosis, I feel like our ass turns off. If your back is kind of like neutral or hunched, you could try to overextend it. But for people with lordosis, do not overextend your back, please. Again, this is very personal, but I don't know why I wrote for myself that I need to overextend the back. Disagree. Bar goes down to half of the calf. Correct, to mid-calf. Amazing. Oh, it offers doing that in Smith machine. 2 options. One Smith machine and second from the floor. I don't see why anybody would ever want to deadlift from the Smith machine, except for maybe when you're doing like one-legged deadlifts and you can't maintain the balance, but you want to like do a great accessory to even out your legs. That's not bad. All right. Shrugs, trap raises, pull-ups on the block. That's lat pull-downs. So for that one, it's very interesting how my dad and everybody in the gym taught me to do lat pull-downs behind the back. And I mainly teach people to pull them towards the collarbone because, yes, you can pull them to the back, but I think there's a bigger risk of injury. If your posterior chain is underdeveloped, and especially your mid-back and your traps, yes, you can lower it on your upper back, but you got to be very flexible. Your shoulders have to be comfortable. That's not a safe exercise for everybody. We've got delt raises. We've got dumbbell flies. In delt raises, he advises not to raise the arms more than 90 degrees. So only to here. I usually teach my clients to raise the arms to like 10 to 15 degrees above horizontal. And he's like, no, only to horizontal. All right, weird. More rows. Interesting. Ooh, there was this weird machine for triceps. It's basically like triceps dips, but you sit in the machine. And because there's nothing holding you down, if you want to get any significant weight, somebody had to push you down. So it says couples exercise or partners exercise, have somebody push you down, and then you just do dips in the machine. I don't do dips in machines anymore. Even if I see the machine, I kind of feel like you would just do them body weight and get a band support if you cannot do them body weight. I do them weighted if you are too strong to do them body weight. Like there's no need to use a machine. The only machines I really use right now are any kind of cables for triceps push downs, for rows, for lat pull downs. I do like pull-ups, but I can get more quality volume with lat pull downs. And yes, I'm a power lifter. I do enjoy just rah, but I feel like since it's not a main lift, it's an accessory. I'm never gonna like max the amount of weight that I do in a pull-up. I'm gonna rather do my accessories more controlled than my main lifts. My main lifts, yes, they're a little bit more crazy and kind of let's engage everything. Again, they're controlled. They're not just dumb lifting. By crazy, I mean, I'm not trying to like isolate anything or go down very slowly and squat or bench or dead unless it's advised so in this workout by my coach. So let's keep going. Ooh, I love this exercise. Okay. So this exercise, this machine, I do not see in a lot of gyms actually, in a lot of powerlifting gyms. You basically sit, you put your chest into some kind of a cushion, and then I do see the row that hangs from above that you can row, but this one, the pendulum was from the bottom. It was a really, really old machine. Yeah, so you just row towards you, and there's this kind of lever that you pull. So Dad told me to always do one hand at a time. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, to do it more controlled. Yeah. Do not release chest from the support. Yes, that makes sense. And then he also advises me to stand and not sit. Yeah, and at RTP Fitness at my super old gym here in the US, that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore, we had that machine. I also would stand when I did this exercise. Just like I would not sit, I would stand for doing rear delt flies on the machine. You know, when there's a thing that hangs from the top and you just do wah, wah. If I'm seated like I sit right now on the chair, except yes, my chest is into some kind of a cushion, pressing into some kind of a cushion, I can do less. If I stand and put my feet back, I can use my feet like I use my feet in bench, which is also an upper body exercise to get more weight, get more volume, get bigger and stronger rear delts. Great tip. Pull over. It's funny, my dad always calls it pullover. I'm like, Dad, you pull the weight over. It's not a pullover, it's a pullover. No, pointless. Teach an old dog, yeah. Dumbbell row. Oh, that is a Navy SEALs row. You lay with your chest on a bench, and then bench is on some kind of elevation, maybe on blocks, and you roll either with elbows by your sides or with elbows out. Excellent exercise, very difficult. Yeah, he's advising me what muscles work here and what muscles work there. I would say do both and do them with a barbell and not dumbbells. Again, more stability, more weight. But I was very young then. I was, what, 20? Cool. All right, and now we have combinations of those exercises to form a workout. But it doesn't say sets or reps. It just lists the names of the exercises. And I'm like, huh, interesting. Why does it just say bench, seated bench, chest press, flies, shrugs? How many reps am I supposed to do? Each exercise, 3 sets. How many reps though? What's the weight? No one knows. Okay, we're definitely keeping this book because these little figurines of me doing rear delt flies and lateral delt flies are hilarious. And yeah, we need to keep that for the memories. Oh yes, we finally get to the weights. Bench press with dumbbells. Are you ready? Write in the comments how much I used to bench press with dumbbells. I'm gonna guess it's for 10. It doesn't say for how many reps. Did you write how much weight each dumbbell? Chest press? 7 pounds. 7 pounds? Was I that weak, really? I thought I was always strong. Flies are 20 pounds. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe if it's bench, I put 7 pounds like on each side of the barbell and I did barbell bench press with 45 plus 7 pounds on each side. Yeah, that would make more sense. French press. I believe French press is this. And then biceps on a block. And then prayer. Prayer is a cable exercise for abs. Okay. Interesting. On Tuesday, we have row or deadlift. It's unclear because it's the same word in Russian, and this diary is written with Dad in Russian. Row deadlift on the block seated. That's probably row. 25, and then 40 for 50, and then 55 for 10, 70 for 10. That's a machine, so writing the weights is kind of pointless. If you hop gyms, if you go to the same gym, you can kind of keep track if you're improving, if you're staying the same. So yeah, I was going to the Duke gym at that time, so that makes sense. Oh, I could do 15 push-ups. That's cute. Reverse flies, very good. Shrugs. For 15 reps though, who does shrugs for 15 reps? That's insane. With little weight too. Scissors for abs, and then crunches, slow crunches. Raising dumbbells sideways and forwards. Okay. Where's my tea? Do. That's it. No stretching, no warm up. Just go start with bench press. Why not? Next exercise is shoulder press. Incline press. Doesn't say what degrees. I'm going to guess 45. Triceps on 2 benches. Oh, yeah. So I would put my feet on one bench and I would put my arms on the other bench. And it's like dips, but easier, right? Because not all body weight is directly under you. Your feet are on the bench. But I remember Dad was really proud how he could put the feet on like a higher, super high bench. And I was like, if that was me now, I'd be like, just do dips on the bars. Why do you do them on a bench? Weird. Plus, like, a lot of my clients are not comfortable just lowering shoulders that much if your feet are forward rather than hanging. Yeah. Then we get biceps and гиперблока. Бля, что такое гиперблока? Что это такое? Гипербока? Sideways hyperextension? Yeah, we used to get on the hyper with the side and do... No, it wasn't like that. How did we used to do it? No, we used to get on hyper with the back normally and then do this. Yeah, this is what we used to do. I don't know what is on the sides of your back that you really work with this exercise, but Dad used to do it like at the end of every workout. Cool. Let's open another journal because this is all cool, but this is pretty early in my lifting journey and I feel like there could be something a little bit more fun. The first page usually has some motivational shit from myself to myself. So this one has, we have happiness. First, calm. Second, everything is okay. You can tell a person is depressed if they're reminding themselves that everything is okay. Third, happiness of existence and routine. How much happiness is this journal supposed to have? Fourth, необусловленная любовь ко всем и всему миру. Господи, как это перевести? Unconditional love to everything and the whole, to everyone and the whole world. So we get this little cute picture of the world and these wonderful mantras. I used to make fun of Dad, how he would just write stuff like this and like hang it on the walls, hang it by his desk. But listen, I'm decluttering, like I said. There used to be a huge pinboard here with quotes like this. And I would laugh at Dad, but I would do it myself. So I guess apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. In the next journal, we have actually a piece of paper that Dad wrote with like a similar but a much more advanced self mantra, quote, affirmation, whatever you want to call it. Let me read some workouts from this journal and then we're gonna proceed to the Dad affirmation journal. Oh, I measured myself. Wonderful. Biceps, 32 centimeters. Chest, 85 centimeters. Waist, 70 centimeters. By the way, people who are like, 90, 60, 90, I think it's an old beauty standard. How your boobs are supposed to be 90 and your waist is supposed to be 60 centimeters and your hips are supposed to be 90. I think in like Eastern Europe, people still remember this. And in the US, if I tell these numbers first, we use inches here and seconds, like, I don't think people care about this anymore. But yeah, in Russia, they're still like 90, 60, 90. And my question is, what height is this person supposed to be? Like these beauty standards are made for a 5-foot person? Because if you're my height, yes, you can have that. Probably you'd be pretty skinny. But what if the person is like, I don't know, 6 feet tall? There's not a lot of 6 feet tall women, but models are taller. And these are like model-esque requirements. They're all tall and they're supposed to be that. Like they're supposed to be, I don't know. So anyways, my point is, this is 2018. I'm pretty sure I weighed around 130 here. I don't know for sure, but something between like 130 and 140. Definitely not more than that. And those are my measurements. So I'm like skinny fat probably at this point. And my waist has not been smaller than like 72 even at the leanest with my bikini. I took a picture of me just measuring my waist before and after my bodybuilding competition, and that's the measurement. It just never goes down below 70. So just a note for y'all and the note for self that these unrealistic beauty standards, they don't make sense. They don't apply to all women. They're not a one size fits all. Some of us just have larger waists, even when lean. And some of us have bigger boobs and can't do anything with them except get like a breast reduction if it's hurting you. Or some of us are curvy. Some of us are like 2x4s like me. So anyways, you guys know the drill. Cool. I measured my hips, 94 centimeters, and leg. What is leg? 57 centimeters. Is that the circumference of the thickest part of the leg? I hope so. I kind of want to measure myself now. Hold on. I'm going to measure myself now. All right. Tell me measuring band. What do you call it? Measuring. What do you call this thing? How big or how small I am. All right. So we have chest, 100 centimeters, or for the inches people, 39 inches. Waist, 84 centimeters, or 33 inches. Hips, 103, or 40 and a half, or like 40 and 3/4 inches. So yeah, just in case you're curious. Oh, yo, I'm gonna measure my biceps. Ha! Let's do some ego measuring. How do I do this? Okay. Flexed or not flexed? I don't know. Is it gonna be that different? 32 not flexed. Come on. 36 flexed. Ha! 4 centimeters difference. Well, that's funny, and that's pretty cool. All right, let's roll this up later. The first workout is front squats. Ooh, I know when this is. The first workout here, it says 8/26/2019. So that is August 2019. That is 3 months after my bodybuilding stuff. And I'm lifting with a fellow figure chick. So the workout says quads and core. And we start with leg extension drops. And then TRX lunges, 3 of 15 for each leg. Those are actually awesome. Great accessory. Front squat. I think these are pounds. 45 for 15, 95 for 15, 115 for 12, 135 for 8, and then 7 and 7. And it's pretty sad, but all right, I'll give it to myself. Hack squat for 12 reps, L-sit, 3 of 30 seconds, and then scissors and a flutter kicks, 1 minute-ish. No one knows how many sets. Great job keeping track with this. Great job. I shall show you how I write my workouts right now, by the way. If you want, write in the comments and I will share the Excel spreadsheet that I've inherited from one of my coaches. Well, I inherited like the logic of it. I built my own, but you know, how I organize like my days and my weeks and how I keep it very concise and very clear. So if I pull this shit up in 20 years, I will know exactly what I did. So if you're interested, I can show you how I keep track of my powerlifting workouts now, all the accessories, recovery, and competitions in one great, very concise Excel spreadsheet, and not these bullshit notes that are not very explanatory. Next workout, chest, shoulder, activation. All right, we're activating them shoulders. Yeah. This is a superset of flies and pullover. Starting flies. Great. 15 sets of 20, then 25 sets of 20, then 15 kilos probably are pounds. Let's just consider pounds. 15 pounds for 20 flies. Okay, that's fine. 25 for 20, that's a shit ton of reps. Why? 30 sets of 20 and 35 sets of 15. Pullovers are 15 pounds for 15. Everything's 15 reps for some reason. And then 25 pounds for the rest of 15 sets, 15 reps, 3 sets. Next, 45-degree bench. Cool. 45 pounds for 20. Why so many fucking reps? Like, I don't understand. At least your main lifts, they don't need to be that aggressively voluminous. Build your volume with more weight and less reps and more sets. Jesus. I don't know if my phone is dying. Sorry. Because we're getting into this. This is fun. Oh no, it's just getting dark outside. Well, this video is going to get progressively darker over time. Sorry. Okay. So 45-degree bench is, okay, this one is a little more progressive. 45 pounds for 20, 65 pounds for 15, 85 pounds for 15, and then 105 pounds for 8. Wonderful. Chin-ups. Yeah, I could do chin-ups. I felt so cool. I could do like our chin-ups since my freshman year of college, and I thought I was so strong. Yeah. I think we have 60 and then 50 and then 40 pounds for 15. Oh no, if we have pounds, that means there would support in the gravitron machine that pushes you up. Oh no. And then 30 for 10 and then for 10. Wow, that's sad. I was so weak. Only 2019, 6 years ago? 5 years ago? Yeah, not that long ago. See how much strength you can get in 5 years? So this is what I think when I was lifting by myself. I hired a coach when I was doing bodybuilding, and then I got very disappointed in her, even though it was supposed to be in the whole sport. But I was like, she didn't reverse me, and like she didn't do this and this, and she did fine. She's not a magician. She was a bodybuilding coach, but I was not very happy at the time. So I started lifting by myself and doing this dumb shit. Reverse grip curls. We've got sets of 15. Again, surprise. 20 to 30 pounds. Rope pull down. That's probably triceps extensions on cable. 30 or 40 for 15 reps. Oh, those are supersets. Reverse grip curls and rope pull downs. And that's 4 sets. Skull crushers and shoulder crushers. Oh, single arm, yeah. So that's when you lay on the bench and you do whoop, or you can do whoop. I usually did them one arm, and I would just hold this elbow so it wouldn't move. But just do dips and just do close grip bench. You don't need to do stupid ass shoulder crushers for 10 pounders, 3 sets of 15. You can do skull crushers with a bar, that's fine, but shoulder crushers, get out of here. Single arm chest fly machine, great one. And oh, this is a really weird superset. So it says double, so that means I pulled it together and I did like half a rep here, and then I pulled it together and did like half a rep here. I do like these like half reps, quarter reps, something like that. That's excellent. Butt and Lisa. Okay, that's when I hired like a health coach. And again, not a bodybuilding coach, I don't know. I think she did CrossFit and like some marathon runs. And I thought she was so hot. I thought she looked so amazing and I wanted to look like her. So I hired her. That was my logic back in the day. I was like, you look hot, I'm going to hire you. And I'm pretty sure that's why when I print brochures with me bodybuilding, there are people and like women especially, they're like, damn, you look great. I'm going to hire you. I'm going to look like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a great desire, but probably not going to happen. And if I print my brochures with powerlifting, nobody fucking looks at them, like ever. So it's very sad. Like, I don't want to lie to people, but what is the point of marketing if people look at you and they're like, you're kind of fat. You work out? Good for you. People can tell I train, especially if I'm like wearing a, strapless dress. They look at my back. But if I'm wearing clothes, I just look like a kind of fat-ish, little fat human being. I'm probably about 22% body fat, like 22 to 24. I don't know. Don't care. I'm just saying I'm not lean. You can see like some triceps separation in here. You can see like some delts, but I don't even like really have a visible biceps. I'm not very lean. So people don't assume I'm like a super strong human being when looking at me. And when I looked at her, she was really shredded, and I thought she was super strong, clearly because shredded people are strong in my brain at the time. No, they're not. People get shredded for bodybuilding and then they eat their way back to their normal weight. All right. So butt plus Lisa workout. Starts with a Superman diagonal and a cat cow. Great warm up. Finally, we got some warm up in this workout. Fantastic. Smith hip thrust. Why on a Smith? Can we just do it with a free weight? Fucking Smith machine. Pointless thing. Sure. Sumo squat Smith. No! Squat with a free barbell. Damn it, woman. Pendulum. I forget what's pendulum. Oh, pendulum is a wonderful exercise for hamstrings and glutes. It should be in the exercise library on my channel. But if you don't find it, leave me a comment and I'll film it for you. It's really, really effective. And I do this until today. Sometimes it's very nice, but it's difficult. It's like a Nordic curl, if you guys know what that is. But I do this on a lat pull down machine, standing in it reverse. So I'm standing on a lat pull down machine with the knees, and then my feet are in the thingy where you normally put your knees. And then you have like a dowel and you just incline forward and back in the dowel is so you don't face palm yourself into the floor and don't break your nose. Or you can do it with a partner and like clap their hands. Or you can do it without anything and just, chance it. See how strong you are. And if you're not strong, maybe get injured. Don't do that, please. Cool. Glute kickbacks. Banded. Not bad. I do like them with a cable more. And what this doesn't say is that this is not bent over. Glute kickbacks that are bent over are way more effective, and they keep your back safe. They make sure you mainly use your glute and not your lower back. Calf raises. Cool. 90 pounds for 20 reps, 100 total. Badass. Such a bodybuilder. Bench, ab, leg raises, and a stepper. Oh, and we have 20 sets of 3. Cool. Well, all right. Stepper with abs. Cardio with abs. Sounds like hell. What do you think about that? I think I need to turn on the light. Is this better, or do I look super washed out now? Well, we're going to proceed like this, because otherwise you just won't see me. Next workout with Anna. Oh, butt plus Lisa is me training my friend Lisa. That's not me having the coach Lisa. Yeah, that makes sense. The health coach was giving me mainly bodyweight stuff that was really boring, such as like star jumping jacks, superset with barbell squats, and planks, superset with bench. And I don't know, really random. Maybe good for you? Who knows? Good for you is such a relative term. Good for who? Like, people are very, very different. So I don't know. And this is my workout with my friend Anna. And Anna is a tiny 100-pound human who only likes to do like leg press and leg curls and leg extensions because she can be on Instagram while doing it. So I'm trying to get her to do pull-ups. We did 3 sets of 8. And then machine single arm row. Yep, we're RTP Fitness. We're doing this amazing bottom pendulum row. Oh, miss this machine. Then wide grip seated row. Yes, you want to walk? My baby wants to walk. Wide grip seated row is actually pretty heavy. We got 80 pounds for 15, 90 pounds for 12, and 100 pounds for 12. That's actually pretty decent. That machine is pretty difficult. Then we got military press. Oh my gosh, we go down to sets of 5. There's finally an amount of sets that's less than 10. Hallelujah. Dumbbell press. Military, 25 for 20, then 35 pounds, then 45 and 55, and the reps go down to 10, 8, and 5. Yes, we're in the strength zone. We're not in the fucking cardio zone anymore. Amazing. Delt flies on the hyperextension. I love this merge. This is, I wouldn't even do it as a superset. You can do your hyper with rear back, with rear delts. Flies, reverse flies. Amazing. You load your hyper a little bit, and then you just open your arms up as you go up. Amazing. Saves so much time. If you think this is not effective, go tell me in the comments why you think that, because till this day, I love to get on a hyper and get some light dumbbells to do some delts. There's never enough rear delts. Small muscle, keep your chest open with strong rear delts. You can tell the shoulder's injured. It like, it doesn't want to open enough. I'm opening this one. This is like, oh my god. Yeah. Squat bar. I don't like squat bar. Injures my shoulder. And probably my rear delts were too weak to pull it down and hold it there. So, delt flies on a hyperextension. Sets of, pounds, 5, 10, and 15. No, that's difficult. 3 sets of 15. Cable delt fly. Like a crossover? I don't know what this is, but we've got 10 and 20 and 20 for 12 reps. Oh, cute. I'm working out with a boyfriend at the time. Oh, let's see what the boyfriend at the time and I did. Superman's, and then Spear Eagle. Just do hypers. Just do reverse hypers and hyperextensions. Don't do the stupid Spear Eagle. Spear Eagle is when you lay on the bench with your belly, and then you raise like your legs like this up. It's like a Superman on the ground that you could do for a warm-up, but for some reason you decide to lay on the bench and you do this. I guess the thought is that your legs lower below the floor, and you cannot do this when you're on your belly on the ground doing a Superman. Good thinking, good logic. Kind of maybe, but your upper body doesn't do anything. You just hold the bench. Why? Anyways, squat. We have 45 pounds for 20, 95 pounds for 15, 135 pounds for 12, 155 for 10, 175 for 6 to 7, 195 for 5, and 195 for 3. Damn, we're getting to some numbers now. And the year is 2019, by the way. So, yeah, I guess I am either starting to get strong or to embrace the fact that I don't have to do 15 or 20 fucking reps for 3 sets of every exercise. And I think that's a big mistake that I see in a lot of women, beginner women. Like, guys go in, and the mistake that I see with the guys is they just go, 1, 2, 3 reps, 10-minute rest. Oh, I'm so strong. I need a rest. And girls just go in and do the 20 reps, 15 reps with tiny ass dumbbells. No effects at all. And then they're like, I don't eat and I lift and it doesn't work. Well, bitch, because you don't do the amount that is necessary for strength. You don't get the weight heavy enough for your relative strength, and you don't get the reps low enough so you can actually have that weight. And you don't have enough sets, like 3 sets. For me right now, to warm up to my working weight with a squat, I do about 10 sets. I start with a bar, not including warm up. Warm up is like half an hour of Supermans and like cat cows and abs and foam rolling and shit. But after that, I squat with a bar, then I load a plate, then I load half a plate, 2 plates, like, 2.5 plates-ish is, I would say, between like 2 to 3 plates is normally like my working weight for squats, a little over 2 plates. If we're talking 25 kilo plates, not 45 pound, 20 kilo ones. Yeah, so my working weight for squats is like, I guess, between 120 and like 140. So to warm up to that, I would do like 6 sets. And if it's even higher, closer to 160, that could be up to 10 sets. And I don't count those as working sets. Those are warm-ups. They take time. That's how you get strong. That's how you get hot. That's how you grow muscle. And that's how subsequently you burn more fat, because you have more muscle that burns fat. Muscle is a metabolically active tissue, remember? It's like getting a bigger engine. So then you feed the muscle, and, burns more calories just at rest, at sleep, during the lifts, all the time. Anyways, I should stop ranting about the amount that people lift. I'm just proud that I got to 195 pounds for sets of 3. That's wonderful. Oh yeah, I jinxed it. I talked about wonderful, and now we get to some bullshit. Sideways leg press. Such a bodybuilder. I am ashamed of myself. This is horrible. I should not have promised to make this video. I posted about this on IG, and a couple of people are like, yes, make a video. So Sawyer, this is for you. You're one of those people. Are you enjoying this? Because I'm embarrassed. Sideways leg press is, normal leg press. I'm in a dress, so clearly I ain't gonna bring my butt up and show you leg press. You know how leg press looks. Sideways leg press is not just when you lower one leg. It's when you turn sideways, and then your top legs, if I'm doing left, I'm pressing my top leg at 45. And supposedly this grows like this part of the glute that usually has a dimple in it. Maybe it does, but I'm just gonna do squats and deadlift, some hyperextension and some glute kickbacks and RDLs, and call it a day. Okay? No sideways leg press. I don't know. Platform for 15, 50 pounds, so 25 on each side for 12, and then 90 pounds total for 9. Ooh, 9. Couldn't even do 10. Guess it's a difficult exercise. 2 legs leg press. Okay, bitch, why don't you just do this right away? 180 for 15, 170 for 15. So I'm assuming that's a weight total. By the way, please, people, clients, if you're watching this video, this is for you. It's a big request for clients. But anybody who is working with a coach or writing their stuff down for themselves, self-coaching, please write down the total weight on the barbell, including the barbell. Or if it's a leg press, in the beginning of being in this gym, you can write platform is 47 kilos or whatever. And then, okay, fine, it's a platform. All leg press platforms are about, plus minus 10 kilos. It's fine. But the angle of them makes it less hard or more hard. Anyways, not talking about that. Leg presses are different, but the weight of the platform is the weight of the barbell is more or less the same. So on leg press, you don't have to add the platform weight. So what I'm writing is 180. So if I divide that by 2, that would be 90. So that means 90 pounds on each side. That will save you so much hassle if you just write how much pounds in total, how many pounds, how many kilos. And also, yes, write LB or kg, because here it's LB and my programs right now are in kg. And if I try to do, 195 squats for 3 in kg, I'm going to kill myself. So I guess you can use logic, but if somebody finds your workout journal, I don't know, your husband, your kids, and tries to do that because, you're a girl and you do that, and they should be able to write LB or kg for them. Okay, why am I giving such a pep talk when I'm just supposed to review my workouts? Hit a like and subscribe if you enjoy me going off on weird tangents. Big ADHD energy. All right. 2 legs leg press, 180 for 15 and 270 for 15. Wonderful. We don't know how many sets. I'm assuming 4. I hope 4, because why less than 4? Unlike most accessories. Fire hydrant and donkey kick superset. That's left from my bikini days. 3 sets of 20. Do that. I don't care how strong man, powerlifting, how badass of a lifter you are, your ass is going to fall off to try to do this. Great accessory. I do enjoy those on a machine better because I do want even tension throughout the thing, throughout my rep. I do not want the band to be not really extended, kind of extended, pretty extended. This is the extent of the band. I want it to be evenly hard here and here, and especially here, I want to get to the max of my range of motion that is active and engage that part of the glute. Whereas the band makes it harder and harder and harder, and it's less likely that it engages as much and builds more muscle in that little dimple spot or glute med or whatever. So you have this nice round ass that you can just put a glass on. Is that an expression in English? You know, when you're standing sideways and your butt is like whoop. In Russia, we say a butt that you can put a glass on, like on top when a person is standing, not when they're laying down, because that would be everybody. Cool. Next exercise: chest and triceps with boyfriend. Wide bench. Good for you, girl. This is gonna be embarrassing. 45 pounds for 20. Just warm up for 10 or 12. There's no reason you need to warm up for 20. Just no. 75 for doesn't say how many, and 95 for doesn't say how many. So I'm going to guess less than 20 because I wasn't that strong then. And warm up are push-ups, and dive. Oh, dive push-ups. It's like kind of like when you're in downward dog and you dive into a push-up. You push yourself up into a downward dog. Weird warm-up. Fun, cool. I don't know what we were doing. And then we did 3 sets of 10 chin-ups, superset with 4 sets of triceps dips for 10 to 14 reps. Do less reps. How many times? How far do I have to go through the stupid journal to get down like reps less than 10? Jesus Christ. All right, I'm just going to flip through because I can't do 10 to 20 reps anymore. I'm being very upset with this. Nope, no luck. Nope, years go by. 2019, 2020. Fucking 12 reps everywhere. Fuck this journal. Nobody needs to do 12 reps of anything. I can read you the quote from Father now. Behold, I believe in myself and in my strength, or strengths. Interesting. I'm translating from Russian. Don't judge me. I can enact everything that I have planned in real life. The universe helps me in my kind beginnings and saves me from evil doings. Deeds? Doings? Everything that happens is changing my life for the better. I am content with myself and calm. My happiness is under the secure oversight from the skies. I guess that means gods, or, whatever you believe in. I like the skies. Yeah. I am protected, full of energy. The energy fills me, and I, with happiness and joy, move forward. I can read you more of those when I visit parents again, because my dad, like I said, has those everywhere around the house. By the way, this is Lizbeth Darsh's workout journal. I think she's a CrossFitter, but it's kind of like filled with quotes and like things to do, and write something about yourself, like you're happy with yourself, what you think. So it has awesome quotes above every page to work out. They really helped me. I was inspired by that. I was posting that a lot on IG, but I think those inspire somebody regardless of their looks. But if you look at my quotes that are around them and filled it in, it was definitely like hello body dysmorphia. It was definitely pretty orthorexic and pretty dysmorphic. So yeah, it took time. I'm not going to read you her intro quote, but she has an amazing quote here too. I did underline this. I'm going to read you an abstract. This book is you offline. This book is you condensed, undistracted, and vitally, fully humanly alive. You and the barbell, and the kettlebell, and the steel, and the iron, and the bumpers, and the trail, and whatever else you use for what it is, essentially an active meditation. Girl. Others might call that fitness. Yeah, so amazing. Amazing. I enjoy this. Oh, wow, it's copyrighted. Damn. It's funny. Copyright Lisbeth Darsh design up for grabs. It's a journal. Who cares about the design? It's up for grabs. I like that. I should write that on some things that I release for free. Oh no, it has an ISBN and all rights reserved, and yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's get to the workouts. This is lovely. It starts with 5 goals for the next 150 days. My goal was to bench 105 pounds for 5 reps and squat 195 pounds for 5 reps. Well, little did I know, 5 years later, I would squat just a little bit below that, but for 1 rep, but in kilos. Deadlift 195 pounds for 5 reps. I can deadlift it for 1 rep, but in kilos. So 420, 30 something pounds. With a straight bar. Oh, plus front squat 135 pounds for 5. Oh, why do I have goals such as a front squat? Do hanging abs rotation with knees or legs close to chest for 6. Meditate every day for 20 minutes. Wake up at 6 a.m. every day. I've been trying to wake up early my whole life. And the only time that I actually achieved this was when I was working in commercial construction management, and I had to be at work sometime between 3:30 in the morning and like 7 a.m., depending on what was going on with the construction schedule. And never have I ever been more miserable. If you like to work at night like I am doing right now and to stay up and you're productive at night, fuck waking up early and taking cold showers or meditation, also something I have never been able to do. My active meditation is hiking. I don't care about sitting down or laying down. I'm going to fall asleep. Sitting down, my anxiety is going to eat me to death. And probably people who would be like, you just haven't done it enough, would be right. Probably I haven't, but listen, this has brought me more anxiety than anything else so far, so I ain't doing it, and you don't have to either if that's not something that you like. I like one book that is, gosh, what's it called? It's like Get Rich, Stay Rich or something. It's some Indian author, really funny guy, who starts the book with, I'll tell you how to get rich. Wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, work out, meditate, do this, organize, blah, blah, blah. 11 a.m., die. I feel that. I opened the book that was on the first page and I was like, I like this guy. He's not giving the same copy-paste bullshit advice that is not universal to everybody. He's saying, yo, you're unique. You don't have to do this to like be rich, because that's what the book is about. And I'm telling you, you don't have to do this to be healthy. I tried, I failed. You don't have to fail. Don't even try it. Try other more productive things and fail at those and get better at those over time. Don't try the shit that doesn't work for you in the first place and never has. Rant over. We're moving to the workouts. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. Wonderful quote. We are doing bench and shoulders with my friend Tara. And this is 2016, so we're going a little bit back in time because I think I bought this journal in college, right after college, and then I haven't super used it very much until I was competing bodybuilding. So it goes all the way to 2020. Walking up the wall ×3. I'm assuming that's handstand walks. Inclined bench, 45 pounds for sets of 12, 15, 65 for 12, 65 for 10.